All right. I am watching paint dry, watching the live subscription already at 74% for the Tehama Olive Ranch offering through AcreTrader, a 256-acre olive and walnut ranch out in Tehama County, California. And it went live at 1 o'clock, and probably at 1:10, it had already reached 53% by the time I got back up here to my office, and then logged on in my back office to see some stats. And when I flipped back, it went to 53. No, it had gone to 67%. And by the time I got this video together to get set up for this video, it has gone to, now we're at 75, just went to 75%. So this is real, folks. This is real. Okay. If you are an accredited investor and you're looking to diversify your portfolio, take a look at Farmland. Okay, up 76. All right. So diversifying your portfolio, take a look at Farmland, accredited investor, $1 million net worth, not including your primary residence, or single person, $200,000 that can be reported and proven on tax returns for the past, I think, 3 years, 79%. And if you are a married couple, you have to show $300,000 in net income for the past 3 years as well. So, $1 million net worth, not including your primary residence. Single person, $200,000 for the past 2 to 3 years, and a married couple, $300,000, 2 to 3 years. But look, this is real time. This is live. You're seeing the numbers go up. I had to run out. I couldn't show it when it first opened, just to see. But at any rate, just within the past five, almost 8 minutes, okay, it has already gone from, I logged on, it was already at 53%. And then by the time I started this video, it had already gotten to 67. And then before I could even get the video going, 73, 74, 75, 76, and then it just jumped to 79%. This farm, the video I shot yesterday of the webinar with the people involved with the farm, the guys from AcreTrader, plus the guys from that are going to be managing this project. Okay, they were on yesterday, the webinar, yesterday at the same time. 80%. This is real, folks. Okay. Minimum invested 25,000. Okay, had to break down. You can still get in at farmlandinvestor.com, www.thefarmlandinvestor.com. It'll take you right to it. Get signed up, submit your credentials, and you can get in on this. 25,000 minimum. Okay. Ownership duration 10 years. So there's going to be your money's going to be working for quite some time. Okay. And going to be working quite some time. I just wanted to scroll down and show one of the, it was, it's not on here. It was another detail about the, about the investment ratings and things of that nature. But that's why I wanted to record that video yesterday, so you could hear questions that were being asked online to the farm manager of this operation. Okay, and questions, and you heard directly from the financial analysis from the guys from AcreTrader. Okay, so 1:20 Central Standard Time, and we are already at 81%. Okay, I think before 1:30 it'll be fully funded. Okay, fully funded by 1:30. That's my guess. So this video is just to ramble and talk and just see live how it goes down, that people from around the country, okay, accredited investors are literally investing in this farm, okay, and past farms up to now. And this is the first time I've seen one live since I've been with AcreTrader. And so it's just amazing to see the number where it is. Again, like I said, when I first logged on, as I got back to my office and my desk, it was, and that was like at 1:10. Okay, barely 12 minutes ago, it was at 53%, and then just in the past, 10 minutes, it's already gone up. So that means people were already standing by. They were already set up. They, logged on, and they were ready to go. Okay. They were ready to go. All right. Holding at 81% right now. It's 1:22 Central Standard Time. Okay. So this is almost like watching the stock market. Okay. But this video, I'm going to sit here, and we're up 82%, and we're going to watch the paint dry, and just to show and demonstrate how this how it's done and what takes place here. So I can only imagine the emails and the phone calls that are coming to the office there at AcreTrader. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. So, but again, hey, you're looking to get into an investment, diversify your portfolio, take a look at Farmland. Take it from not a guy just only that is promoting this as a side business, as an affiliate marketer or partner with AcreTrader. Okay. Take it from somebody who's been in farming before, who comes from a farming family, okay, who's farmed, off and on throughout his life, okay, and even adult life. 2 years ago, I was farming and harvesting soybeans, 800 acres of soybeans in the Mississippi Delta, okay, and take it from somebody who knows, hey, land is precious, land is valuable, okay. This is one assets that you want to have in your portfolio going forward, whether it's an olive ranch, it's an apple orchard, it's a rice field, a soybean field, a corn field, and any other permanent crop like olives and apples, okay, or a row crop, corn, soybeans, okay, cotton, uh, rice can still be considered a row crop, okay. Um, if you're looking and you've got the credentials to meet an accredited investor, okay, and that's strict, and that's coming directly from the SEC, because AcreTrader, that's how they're set up, okay. This is an accredited crowd-funded platform to invest in farmland, and the other platforms that you may see on the internet, okay, they're the same way, okay. Uh, they're set up pretty much the same way. You got to be an accredited investor. All right. So it's now 125. We're holding on 82%. Okay. Holding on 82%. And like I said, this, I'm just going to let and now there we go. Just that quick, a millisecond, 83%. Okay. We're at 10 minutes on the video. Okay. I had been doing some serious LinkedIn posting and what have you into some groups and making posts and blogs and what have you the last several days throughout the weekend. Once I got notified that this was going to be on deck, be live today, the subscription offering being live today. And so that's just where we are. Okay. And so let's see. We'll take a look. Let's see. Scroll to some maps here. This was all a part of the presentation yesterday. The financials aren't going to be available because you got to be set up to basically be able to purchase. And I'm not one of those people. All right. But farmlandinvestor.com, thefarmlandinvestor.com. Looks like you still got some time. I think this video is going out to a real estate group and an entrepreneurial group. Okay. I've got to be able to sign up for a couple other groups dealing with investing and what have you, though. But yep, here it is, live, direct. You can see subscribed already. Again, some almost 15 minutes ago when I just came back up here to my office and turned on a computer and went straight to this screen. It was already at 53%, and that was like at 110, 112. Okay, so roughly about 15 plus minutes ago. And just in this 15 minutes, it's gone from 53 to 83. All right, so I'm probably going to lose my bet to myself. I said 130, and it's 128. Not fully subscribed though. I'm definitely by 145. Let's give it another 15 minutes. I think by 145 it'll be 100%. All right. So we'll treat this like like a draft. Just that's all we're doing. We're just going to sit back and watch. Again, watch paint dry. We'll talk about investing in farmland. I come from a background of cotton and soybeans. Majority of my life growing up here in the West Tennessee region of Tennessee, kind of teetering still in the Delta region. Have farmed alongside both my grandfather and my father in Louisiana, farming soybeans, and Mississippi, growing soybeans as well. Okay, so for me, I know the value of just land, farmland, and producing a crop to sustain your family. Okay, especially when you're born into that and come from that, and you've got the land. Okay, and that's what you do. Okay, or have done, and so kind of a legacy thing for me. So, but real great opportunity here to invest in a permanent crop there on the West Coast, there in California. It was a really good presentation yesterday, really good information, especially from the gentleman, I believe his name was Eric, uh, who is the farm manager. He's probably like a third or fourth generation farmer, and he's been involved with this operation here probably since the late 90s. Okay, so he definitely knows his stuff. He's hands on, he's seen, he knows what's going on, and he's got the partnering of some other folks to help see this through. And it was a very good presentation yesterday. I wanted this video to play. That was the video from yesterday, and yep, that was the video from yesterday. Yeah, this is just a replay from yesterday. No need to get into that, but that's a very nice spread there. open image, and that's part of the layout there of the olive ranch there. I take it. Let's see. I am. I think this is the walnut side over here. It's supposed to be like 60 something acres of walnuts, I believe. Yeah, ranch grows 60 acres of Chandler walnuts. All right. So there's your olives. Okay. That virgin olive oil that you guys like to buy there in the stores, you know, a lot of that is imported overseas because from Europe is the dominating country for olive oil. Italy, okay, but United States makes a very small percentage of the global population for olives and what have you. But you got a nice big spread of if you're doing 256, take away 60, that's 50. That's 200. Another 10 is another 10 is what, 190. So you're about at 190 acres or so of producing olive oil and olives um, there on the West Coast. And there are other farms though, but I think this is the first one that's olive ranch that's gone up. So holding at 83%, 83. Excuse me, 83%, 83%. Up there you go, 84, 84%. Somebody just either got verified and everything checked out, and they just made their initial investment. Okay, so there you go, 84%. This would be cool to post on YouTube just to see and show that, hey, that this is real. Okay, this is how it's done. Okay, uh, I can only imagine what it's looking like, what's all going on there at the office there at Fayetteville, Arkansas, at AcreTrader's headquarters. So uh, this could be, within 2 hours, or it could be 2 days before it's fully funded. But the rate that it started off at, again, it like I said before, 115. So 30, almost, well, not quite 30. Some 20 minutes ago, all right, you were already at 50%. Okay, trying to get to $4 million. Okay, in 25,000 increments. 25,000 increments, trying to get to $4 million, and within 15 minutes, okay, you are already at 50%. So that just goes to show you that people understand. Okay, those with that, with the accreditation and the money, they understand a good investment. Okay, and farmland, you know, is it. Going back to my story, hey, you know, I wish when I was farming, okay, we had an opportunity to jump in on something like this. Okay, I wish this was, available a couple of years ago. Learning about the AcreTrader platform or knowing about it, and maybe I could have worked with these guys to get some additional funding for my operation. Okay, my soybean operation there in the Delta, Mississippi Delta of Mississippi. Okay, but hey, I like these guys' platform. I'm, joining forces with them. Having that experience, that business operation mindset. Okay, so I think this is a great platform for somebody to want to diversify their portfolio. It's a lot of those guys down there at AcreTrader and Fayetteville. You know, uh, they're based there in Fayetteville. Right, I mean, you're right outside the front door almost of the University of Arkansas. And a lot of those guys, I think the guy who started, okay, and the guys that work there, these guys are from, the Delta area of Arkansas. Primarily, Arkansas is the number one state for rice farming in the United States. It beats out California, okay, which is large in itself. So, a state that could probably fit in California two times, all right, is the number one leading rice producer in the country and has been for decades. Okay, there in Arkansas. But the guys that are from that part of AcreTrader, the founders and the guys that work there, a majority of those guys are former farmers that come from farming families. They understand not only how to uh, raise the money and get the money, but they've worked on farms. They've seen the business aspect of farming, majority of their life. So that's another thing why I joined up with these guys. They actually got hands-on experience. Maybe not everybody, but the ones at the top, okay, overseeing the operations, the farm management, and what have you. These guys got that experience already, just in life, growing up. So everybody's a hog, pretty much there, and especially being there in Fayetteville. And so, but at any rate, here we are. And so the Tehama Olive Ranch, Tehama County, California, is at 84% right now. Okay. Um, if anybody is, you know, interested, okay, and you got the accreditation, okay, you can show proof of that. All right. The www.thefarmlandinvestor.com. Farmlandinvestor.com will take you straight to the sign up page. And let me just, I'll break away for a second. And it goes right to the first page of AcreTrader. Okay, investing in farmland. New offering is going on right now. So there it is. View the details. Okay, let's jump back. Let's see where we are. Still at 84%. I thought it was going to go to 85. I saw the bar move when I came back, but got to do two different tabs. AcreTrader.com, a wealth of knowledge. As you can see, this is true. Okay, over the years, farmland. Okay, um, pretty much hanging with stocks. Everything else, commercial real estate, bonds, gold, CDs, and you see where farmland ranks. But even with stocks, okay, everything you want to do to hedge against inflation, okay, low volatility, farmland is your bet. Okay, that's your pony right there. Still 84. Okay. Um, these are some of the past funded farms. You got a apple orchard, and you got a row crop. Those look like soybeans to me. All right, being down in that part of Louisiana, looks like soybeans. You got some more soybeans. When you see here, this will give you some background. When you see where it says crops, that's just basically meaning they're growing both. All right, one year they may do rice, the next year they may come back and do soybeans. Here on the apple orchard, I don't know how this is set up. This is not my background, but I'm sure they're doing apples somewhere and cherries. Okay, I don't know if they're all coming in at the same time. All right, like here in one here in Louisiana, anything down here in the Delta, Mississippi Delta area, Corn, rice, cotton. That's what you call a rotation. All right, they're going to rotate that crop. If they don't do all of it, depending on how many acres it is. One year they're going to do corn. They may put a cover crop of some wheat. Then when they cut the wheat, they'll come back the following year. When they may not, they'll put in rice. And then when they cut the rice, next year they'll do cotton. So they're rotating three different crops. Keep the soil just turned over. It's good for keeping the insects down and just nutrients for the soil. All right, let's check back and see. Still at 84. Okay, and so rice and soybeans on this farm. All right, here's a farm there in Georgia that got funded, and they're doing peanuts. Jimmy Carter peanut. Okay, I've seen a peanut farm from a distance, not up close and personal, but so that's what that means when crops, cotton, peanut. Okay, they're rotating that, or they're doing both. Just depending on the how the setup is, the operation is. Here's some stuff up in Illinois, corn and soybeans. That's pretty much typical of. Okay, now here's the part two of that farm, that apple farm in Washington State. So one part of the farm is doing apples, the other side is doing cherries. So here's a part two. So just kind of giving some background on AcreTrader and what they've invested in. All right, so far, but there's sorghum. They're doing a row crop, soy and sorghum, corn. Okay, so corn switching over to sorghum. Okay, and soybean too. Okay, corn and soybeans. But then we're back to that one. All right. So holding at 84%. It is 2 minutes till 145. We're holding at 84%, and not going to meet the 145. So we'll push it to 2 o'clock. We'll push it to 2 o'clock just to see what happens. We're 27 minutes and 36 seconds in on the video. And we'll give it, we'll just go ahead and ride it out the remaining 15 minutes up until 2 o'clock, and we'll see what happens. So, again, like I said this video was going to be to watch paint dry, pretty much, and just to put out there for uh, uh, my own content, social content, and what have you, upload to my videos on YouTube. So, at any rate, so we'll jump back to just looking at AcreTrader. You got a lot of, a lot of data here, a lot of articles, a lot of data, and why investing in farmland would be a good investment for you. Okay, um, to diversify your portfolio. Okay, you got to keep in mind that a lot of the big wheels, the Bill Gates, the Bezos, I'm surprised, and it may not be known yet, but I'm surprised Elon Musk hasn't gotten involved in farmland investing. He probably has, just probably not saying anything. Warren Buffett, okay. Um, hey, the way things are moving, okay. Like I said, a lot of articles. All right. What does it mean to be an accredited investor? That's a good article. Okay. I may repost this on my website. Okay. There you go. The nuances of Regulation D. This is coming from SEC, so that's why I say accredited. Okay, that's how you got to get set up. So you got to be set up. There's a good article on becoming a accredited investor. I'll probably take this article and spit it out on my own. Okay, and post that. Okay, going forward. All right, but yeah, what does it mean to be an accredited investor? Not gonna get into that, but it's all on the website. Still at 84. Take another picture. Look, All right, there you go. So that's part of the olive farm there. There's rows, rows and rows. There they are. Close up of looking down the rows. All right. So, switching back to this article, but a lot of information. A lot of these guys that are at AcreTrader have, they, most likely they probably majored in some type of financial analysis class or degree or what have you as well, and farm management. Guys are licensed realtors, land managers, or landmen as well. So they know their stuff. They do a lot of due diligence. A lot of the farms that are even presented to them don't even make it through. Okay, so it's rigorous, a rigorous background check screen. Okay, due diligence on the farms that come through. Out of 10 that may get presented, one makes it through. Okay, one makes it through. Okay, so investment crowdfunding regulations. You know, a lot of this stuff is 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 very helpful and knowledgeable to know. Okay, what you're getting involved in. Okay, and these guys have got it down. Okay, I think the gentleman who started he came from this world. Okay, he came from this equities uh, trading and things of that nature, so they already understand that stuff. All right, here you go. How to diversify your farmland portfolio. Okay, let's take a look, see if anything's changed. Well, 85%. Somebody's getting vetted or got vetted. All right, 85%. Just a lot of good information here. All right, just to get some background on what you're getting involved with. Okay, investing in farmland. Five alternative investment ideas for portfolio diversification. Okay, so at any rate, um, if you got a farm, you know somebody that's farming, um, they may need to raise capital. Okay, to make some improvements on the farm. Okay, um, AcreTrader can help out with that too as well. Okay, so uh, but again, this is a good investment. I, you know, simply because for me, I guess I would be biased because I come from it. All right, I know the value of working a farm, having a farm, and being paid off of your labor. Not only your labor, but the fruit that is bore from the plant. All right, for me, it was soybeans. Okay, so for my grandfather, during the back when he was farming, when I was young, when I came into the world, it was cotton and soybeans. Okay, and then and my dad, my father as well, it was cotton and soybeans. And then here recently, the last oh about what 10 years, maybe 8 years. It's 21 right now, so somewhere along 2013, 2014, I believe it was more 2014. Got back into soybean farming down in the Delta in Louisiana. Okay, and then stayed in Louisiana for a few years, then crossed over into Mississippi. Okay, so for me, I definitely can understand. Hey, getting involved. Okay, if my pocketbook was just a little bit larger than what it is right now, I'd definitely be investing. Okay, in the farmland. All right. Not every investment is going to be $25,000. Some may be higher. Okay, some may be lower. Okay, it just depends on how once they go through and price everything and the numbers and what have you. That just calculates how it is. But again, that's why you got to have that accreditation because what if it doesn't work out? You have to be able to part ways with that $25,000. Okay, so if the average person is like, oh, that's all I got in my bank account, well, we probably won't be able to help you. But if you got this, 10 gazillion times over, well, then yeah, right, you can get involved and you know, works out. It works out. Okay, so we're about less than 10 minutes out to 2 o'clock, and I said I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Maybe I just let it keep running until it hits 100%. All right. Now I know this won't be exciting, okay, but I'm still going to post. I still want to record it, okay. I still want to record it and to have on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel, okay, and then I'll play it back on. I'll have it linked to my YouTube. I mean, excuse me, my LinkedIn as well. I have my put a post up, and shoot it to LinkedIn, but holding on 85%. So we'll just peruse through a little bit more on AcreTrader.com. Okay, let me turn my phone is running like 3 or 4 different times since I started this video, and turn the phones off. But yeah, um, wealth of information on AcreTrader.com, and I could be looking on other websites at different things, and I can tell that they definitely got the marketing going. You see some of their little small pop up ads show up, especially like in the farm magazines. I'm looking for articles to write on in regards to farming and land, and equating that with investing in land, farmland to promote uh, you know to promote AcreTrader. So several white papers. I don't think there's one. There's one right there. There's one of the white papers about investing in farmland. Okay. I figured since we're watching paint dry, just kill some time. Just going through the website, doing an overview of the website. Let's see. Where do we want to go next? Investing from farming fundamentals. We can go there. And what is flex renting and farm lease? Again, a lot of what happens in your traditional farming operations, okay, are covered here. There's an article on the almond market, organic vegetable. Okay, for me as a copywriter and content writer, uh, this is good information for me. See, there's a vegetable market report. See, that'll be great for me to pick up, go through, and create a article based off this. All right, content and community manager. Okay, so there's a market report. I need to download that. Okay, passive income. Again, so these guys probably came on the scene right when I was finishing up right after I was finishing up harvesting my soybeans. Again, I wish I would have known about these guys. Okay, I only did a 1 year contract with the state of Mississippi, but man, this would have been some great info to have prior to. Okay, and again, that's like why I like I join forces with these guys. Okay, but at any rate, 86%. Slowly but surely, they are flowing in. Okay. They are flowing in. And so, free guide on investing in farmland. Wealth of information here. A wealth, a plethora of information. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I want to watch paint dry. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Going to do it. We'll go ahead and give it another. We'll go ahead and button it up at 45. About 3 more minutes to go on the Facebook Live. All right. I think at this point I've got enough content to see the movement, the real time movement of the subscription on this farm, on this ranch, to drive home my point of live and direct. You know, kind of like being on the trading floor at the New York Stock Exchange when the bell opens up. Same scenario. Okay, and this may go another hour or two. It could go another day or two. All right. I think what we'll do is when we hit 87, we'll hang out until we hit 87, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. All right. But definitely just wanted to show the movement of a live offering for farmland. Again, if you are an accredited investor and thinking about and what your next investment is, you're looking to diversify that portfolio, I ask you to take a look at farmland. Okay, I ask you to take a look at farmland, and I ask you to come through AcreTrader. Cameron Burrell, affiliate partner with AcreTrader since April, I believe. Okay, and even though still fairly new, they're kicking A and taking names. Okay, um, so they're doing very well. Okay, doing very well. 2 p.m. here Central Time here in Memphis, Tennessee, and in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Okay, because that's where the offerings are coming through, the investments are coming through, and I said when I saw anything above 87%, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. All right. I believe I got enough content and enough movement on the subscription scale to show that you know it's real. People are actually making these investments. Okay, from here in the United States, or maybe even abroad outside of the United States as well. Okay. rows and rows and rows of olive trees and walnut trees. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to LinkedIn, and I'm gonna take what I did with a post from this morning talking about the subscription. Here we go, right here. I'm gonna share it again. Let's see. Currently at an 86% subscription rate. Within 1 hour of opening. I'm just going to post that. Still holding at 86. Currently at an 86% subscription rate within 1 hour of edit that and say still time to get in. Still got time to get your bid in. Still got time to get your bid into the desk at AcreTrader. They got time to register. Farmland investor. Hate when it does that. Just never give me my link. 86, 86, still at 86. Oh wow, look at that. That's that walnut. Man, that's a good shot right there. There we go back to the beginning there. There's the farm manager right there. Let's see, does it show his name? Sponsor team, Adam. I said Eric. His name is Adam. 87, y'all. 87. Just in that little bit of time. 87%. So, all right. I tell you what, we'll let it go another less than. We are approaching 6 minutes. We'll just let the video go for an hour. We're at 54 minutes right now, so we'll see what happens. That took about 10, 15 minutes just to get that 87%. So, at any rate, but this was the webinar video. Those are two guys from AcreTrader. Okay, this is the farm manager. This is one of his kind of private partners that's going to help oversee the operations as well, or the financial administrative side of it as well. So you got a great team, uh, people who have been doing this for a long time. Okay, to see this project through. So, but yeah, olives, walnuts, olives, walnuts. That's all. I've never been around a permanent crop before, other than maybe seeing like sweet potatoes or tomato, stuff like farm vegetables and stuff like that. But never been around anything like walnuts and olives and stuff like that. Grapes, wine orchards, and stuff like that. I used to see that stuff a lot when I was trucking in and out of California back in was it 2016, coming off the West Coast Highway, the 101 and the one, picking up produce, taking it back to Texas, having to take different routes and stuff, and you would see that stuff from afar. I think I saw a big walnut farm before from the road, but never up close and personal. I'm used to to the cotton and soybean field growing up majority of my life. That is awesome. That is awesome. We are less than 4 minutes, approaching. Oh yeah, right at under 5 minutes. See if we can see if somebody pops and hits 88% before we shut the video down. But again, in closing, um, you can see that this is real. Okay, and you can see that this is real. 3 minutes. Will we make 88% before we shut it down? One minute. All right. Well, we'll just throw this up on the YouTube channel. I'll take my new all artificial intelligence copywriting software called Jarvis and make a very cool description that throw on the YouTube so Google will pick up this watch and paint dry video. All right, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.